Hi, welcome to another episode of Silver Fox Scotland. There are increasing and louder calls for Neil Gray, Scotland's supposed health minister, to resign, since he's obviously not doing his job. He's not up to it and he's not doing it. Basically, the waiting lists are getting longer, staff morale is through the toilet, increasing numbers of staff are failing to turn up for shifts, thanks to primarily stress-related physical and mental conditions. You know, the whole of the NHS is failing on his watch. It was never good to begin with. They've had a whole series of terrible health ministers. And now even his boss, John Swinney, has had to step in and become the de facto health minister because Neil Gray just can't do it. He sits in a locked office, not answering the phone. He doesn't engage. He doesn't go to hospitals. He has really nothing else to do. He knows he's in a job that he was ill prepared to be able to handle. Over-promoted from a very small paper department to a very large people-forward department. And he can't do it. It's beyond his ability. And yet he's still drawing, of course, the full ministerial pension, the full ministerial salary. Because of course he is. He needs the money. After all, if the SNP are booted out, he's never going to work again, is he? Who wants him? He's useless at everything. And so the people of Scotland suffer. Now, as the waiting lists grow, we've done videos about the 48 hours in A&E, the number of people who die in A&E before even being triaged. You've got waiting lists backing up. You've got bed hoggers because nobody can arrange for some old dear to be sent home with an appropriate home care treatment plan in place, things like that. The whole system breaking down. Nobody wants it to work. Nobody cares, though, because old people especially, well, they tend to vote union, and it's always good if you can knock off an oldie. Indeed, that's why Operation Copa is still going. The police looking into perhaps the corporate murder of over 10,000 elderly people by Sturgeon and Freeman, the Shipman sisters, as they've become known. Possibly, allegedly. We have to cover that one. But if that's the state, why? Well, of course, everything in Scotland has to be seen through the veil and filter of independence. And you can't really do that with healthcare, so they don't care, do they? As long as they can fly out fat oafs around the world, maintain their pretendy embassies, constantly push and publicise all these brochures that nobody reads. Hey, it makes it look as though they're doing something. Even they know independence will never happen, so why bother? Even if they did magically get it, Scotland would be bankrupt in a week. They'd be coming back, knocking on the gates. Please let us back into the United Kingdom. But I think the terms of coming back in would be much harsher. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Thanks very much. Speak soon. Bye.